Ass gas. Ass gas. Ass gas. Well, guys, before the fitness bubble does a whole 360 and you guys get caught in it, speaking from experience, anyone that, has been doing, lifting or been making their own, company in the fitness industry understands that it's kind of like a loop. The reason why I was mocking, the intro is because in today's day and age, like people are wearing, you could wear, and before I say anything, let me preface this by saying you could wear anything you want. This isn't a video of saying you look dumb or judging you by what you wear or your preferences or even saying that one thing's better than the other. Now that we got that out of the way. So before, like beaters are beaters. And by beaters, I just mean these tank tops, these, black, white, gray tank tops, regular Hanes tank tops, regular Tommy tank tops, regular Calvin tank tops, whatever they may be. They're just undershirts. However, they have their standard, some are tighter up here. But that's what I realized, those are more like Gap, Tommy, Puma. They all have their, beaters closer to the chest. And I think that's more of an undershirt style. Anyway, point is, don't buy clothes or at least, like gimmicks of someone trying to sell you, a style saying, oh, this looks bad. No, like, if you want to show more skin, which is why I, usually tailor my tank tops or tailor all my shirts, even regular shirts. I tailor them to my size. I'll even cut the sides sometimes. I think I've posted a video of that. But I'll literally cut the sides because I want it to sway more. Call it fruity, call it whatever. It's you make your style, cater to you. Not cater to the whoever's gaze, only to yours. So with that being said, don't fall for the capitalistic and marketing scheme that, oh, you look bad if you wear something like this, wear this, because that's just ethos and pathos playing to what your insecurities are or whatever it may be. It's playing to your personality or your persona, so that you could buy it. So with that being said, the reason why I say it's like a loop and a bubble is because in a couple years, or who knows, I'm just saying, like, previous cycles have been like that, where people will say, cover up, you're showing too much skin, so that you could buy, certain clothes. And then they'll be like, no, you want to show more, you want to show more skin because you look good. And then it'll revert back to, you don't want to show too much skin because you look bad. Do what you want to do in a moral and ethical way without being influenced to buy something, because like I said, they'll play on your persona. And Rafa, who's they? Freaking scammy companies with knowledgeable marketing teams that know their designs or their clothes isn't authentic or even, that much to stand alone in a market, that they need to, like almost act as predators in the ad market. And the reason I made that example is because, guys, honestly, if you guys want regular shirts that cover up, literally just get a regular tee, baseball tee, and wear that to the gym. You'll look so good instead of buying $30 worth. And before you say, Rafa, you're broke for paying, like $30 for 3 tees. It's $10 a tee. You could get the same quality, same exact design of Calvin Klein beaters for $24.99 with 100% cotton, no nylon or no spandex, for like $28.99. And it's like, put two and two together, guys. And I'm not saying, when I say put two and two together, I don't say like, I'm not saying it that I think anyone is dumb. It's like, I don't know. It's just so crazy that this is almost in any, you could almost apply this to any other, I guess, market, not only like the sports fitness market. And it kind of sucks because I'm messing up my opportunities right now because I've done shoots for fitness clothing brands. So it's like, you know, and that's a whole nother thing. Models and all that, certain phenotypes and body types to play onto your appeal, you know, what you like to see. And then when you put it on, you'll be like, oh, you know, I look like that guy, not, you know, the fit. Anyway, God bless all you guys. Love you guys. Don't fall for schemes. Don't fall for scams. Build on your own authentic personality, you know, because you don't ever want to wake up one day and be like, damn, am I really myself, or am I just like, have I just been taking things from people to make myself feel better about myself? And you just gotta dive deep into here and realize who you are. You're authentic. Everyone's different. You know, we're all the same. We're all humans, but we're like snowflakes where each exact one isn't identical, you know? Take care. To add on to that, before you say, Rafa, why do you want to show more skin? Who are you trying to show more skin to? No one but myself. And then before you say, Rafa, that's so hypocritical, you know, like other people are around you and they're going to see you and blah, blah, blah. I don't care. You know why? Because I wear this on top. I wear a hoodie to keep my body warm and sweat good in the gym, to keep my joints lubricated. And then, you know, you're like, okay, so what does that have to do with you wanting to show more skin? Isn't that vain? No, it's for the freaking process. Like, you guys got to do this. When you're hitting the gym and you're working out, imagine your muscles are literally growing in the moment. Think about, like, literally when I'm doing preacher curls, I think of my freaking peak of my muscle, of my bicep, blooming like a lotus flower. And it works. Like, I envision it. I've talked about it before in videos, but guys, it helps so much. Like, this is so much game. Ray Robinson said this, guys. Ray Robinson said this. Like, you literally got to see your, like, I'm putting you guys on literal freaking steroid game. Like, if you guys do this, the moment you guys do this, you guys are going to blow up. Like, you guys are taking freaking VAR and test, man. Like, straight up, this is such a freaking cool thing, because not only, like, do you get really good mind-muscle connection, and before you say, oh, Rafa, that's bro science. No, it's not. If I'm not wrong, it's proprioception or something like that, or cytokinesis, something like that. Anyway, guys, when you're in the gym, and that's why I show more skin, because, like, imagine if I was hitting chest and all I could see is my clavicles. I don't really care, you know, like, because like I said, I wear a hoodie. But when I'm hitting chest press, I want to see my upper chest literally engaging and growing. This is game, y'all. Before you say, Rafa, like, what's the science behind this? I got a couple of clinical studies about how proprioception, I'm going to add the little correction if I'm saying the wrong word, but I think that's a scientific term. It literally adds to your gains, guys. But don't believe me. Go try it. Anyway, that's the reason I show more skin, because, like, if I can't, like, I mean, I'll be able to hit a workout without seeing the muscle engage, but it helps me more, you know. And it's also a motivation, because I literally see the striations like going crazy, and I'm like, dang, you know, not in a vain way, but more in like a, you know, the pump is insane, and like I'm ready to kill my next set.